Hey guys, stay tuned for a home chest workout with no equipment and no push-ups. In our home chest workout today, we're going to bring to you 3 separate movements. The chest is a tall and a wide muscle group. We want to hit it from a couple of different angles, so 3 different movements. How the format's going to work today is I'm going to demonstrate each of the movements, make sure that you get the good proper form so you can safely duplicate these movements. Then I'll go through the routine with you, and then at the end, I will have a routine designed for beginners, intermediate, and for advanced. Hey guys, I guess I have to offer a bit of an explanation. We said no push-ups today, and it's true, no push-ups today. Our first movement is going to be called air push-ups, and it does simulate very well the traditional push-up. Although it gives us a little bit of an advantage, we can use it as beginners while we develop our strength. We can adjust our intensity and take it into intermediate and advanced level training as well. So the first thing that we want to do is we want to get in what I call athletic stance. So we see I'm a little bit stagger stance. My right foot is just a little bit ahead of my left foot. I'm kind of sitting down on my hips and knees. I've got my chest up high and my chin is up high. Arms parallel to the ground. Your forearm is going to be parallel to the ground for most of the movement. Your palms are going to be up. So the movement's going to look like this. As we begin, we kind of arch back a little bit, take a deep breath in, and we push forward and breathe out. And back and breathe in, and forward and breathe out. And also in the movement, we come back and breathe in as we're pushing forward. We also are bringing our hands closer together. So we're getting a push out of the chest muscle and we're getting an adduction out of the chest muscle. So here's a few full speed. Air push-ups. Our next movement in our home chest workout is the decline press. Similar to our air push-ups, I would like to have you in stagger stance or athletic stance, right foot forward. Your right foot's just a little bit out front of your left foot, and then kind of sit down into it a little bit. Just sit down into it a little bit. Chest is up, chin is up. The movement is really similar to the air push-ups. The difference is we're just going to be pushing down. So this is a decline press. Still working the chest. Bring the hands up and breathe in and push down and breathe out. Up and breathe in and down and breathe out. Now, as I do it full speed, notice my body does get involved a little bit in the up and down of the press. So here's a couple of full speed of decline presses. Decline press. Hey guys, this is the third and final movement of our home chest workout, and it's called spring compressions. I actually designed this move one day, and it's a really great move for the adduction of the chest. Adduction is bringing the hand across the body, bringing the arm across the body. So like all of our movements, the first thing that I want us to do is get into our athletic stance, right foot forward. So my right foot is slightly ahead of my left foot, and I kind of sit my body down into this just a little bit. Stick your arms out straight. Find a comfort zone somewhere between just under 90 degrees, could be as low as about 45 degrees. Your body will actually tell you where it likes those to sit. Bring your hands out right here, and what I want you to do is imagine there's a big, big spring between your hands, and you have to compress this spring down and then release. And so it is a breathe out and a breathe in. So compress the spring down and breathe out, release the spring and breathe in. And so here are a few full speed spring compressions. Spring compressions. Now we're going to actually do the routine. We're going to do 10 air push-ups, 10 decline presses, and 10 spring compressions, all consecutively with no rest, no breaks. This is what we're going to call one sequence. So here we go. One sequence complete. Okay, so we have a demonstration of each of our three movements: air push-ups, decline presses, and spring compressions. And then we have one completed sequence, 10 of each in a row with no breaks, no rests. And so now, how do we modify the intensity up or down to suit your training level? For a beginner, what we want to do is just not that full-on squeeze, just about a half a squeeze, just about a half of a squeeze, and do the full rotation at the full sequence, and then rest for 1 minute. For intermediate, somewhere between half and full squeeze on each of the movement, depending on where you are in the intermediate, between a half and a full squeeze for each of them. Complete the sequence, then rest for 30 seconds. And if you're advanced, it's the full-on squeeze, okay? It's just all the squeeze that you've got, all the squeeze that you've got. Complete the full sequence and rest for 30 seconds. How many? How many do we do? Well, down at the beginner. If you're truly a beginner, do the sequence 2 or 3 times. If you're a little more into the beginner, you can do it up to 5 times. If you are intermediate, do the sequence 5 times. And if you're further on into the intermediate, we don't need to increase to 5 times. Increase the intensity of your squeeze. And if you're advanced, do it 5 to 6 to 7 to 8 times, and that will be enough. So whatever your level of fitness is, this home chest workout will completely fatigue your chest. If you liked what you saw here today, I'd like you to think about giving a thumbs up down below, and then possibly even hit the subscribe button. That way you'll receive notifications of all future videos from Aegis Athlete. Thanks for training with us today, guys. Have a super, super awesome day.